sometimes in TV shows, whether it's the main character or the character that's pretty much close to being the main character, secondary even sometimes they be like, you don't expect them to be scared, if that makes sense. Like, you could be scared of an enemy maybe sometimes, but today we're gonna look at some characters where it's like, that's your fear? Like, you're not like, what? How is that even possible? When you're this, type of person. So make sure you like and sub up if you want to check out some more stuff. Check out my other TV show related stuff on my page. Because some of these fears, looking at them, it's like, bro, how are you afraid of that? Like, how is that your persona, but you're afraid of this or that? So let me know if y'all agree with this and we go check these out. First, we got Finn from Adventure Time being afraid of the ocean. Now, there's nothing wrong with being afraid of the ocean. There are hundreds, thousands, probably millions of people that are scared of the ocean, wouldn't even go near it, nowhere near it. But to be like a crime, well, how old is Finn? Like 13? To be like a superhero and like, not a superhero, like, he's supposed to be like, no fear, no nothing, but he's like afraid of the ocean. What again is okay. But even in the episode, bro, look at Jake trying to drown him. That's crazy. That's a federal offense. But even in the episode, he's like, I'm not even afraid of large lakes. He's not afraid of any other body of water but the ocean or deep wells or whatever he said. See, that's the thing I'm talking about. Like people that are usually afraid of the ocean don't like getting near any type of deep waters like at all, because either they can't swim or they're just not comfortable swimming or whatever the case is. So it's rare that somebody will be afraid of the ocean but won't be afraid of, what's it called, won't be afraid of the like any other body of water. You get what I'm saying? You can't be afraid of the ocean but will jump into a lake, jump into a river, jump into a pond. What do you even say? He even said a deep puddle also. You can't be afraid of all that and do all that. So I don't know. To me, I think it's weird for Finn to go through that. Let me know what y'all think. I think it's kind of weird. I mean, it ain't nothing bad, but it's just like, that's kind of crazy to be like like the war. Like, I don't know what to call Finn, bro. He's a 13-year-old kid, but he's not supposed to be afraid of anything. How are you not afraid of the ocean? But I mean, how are you afraid of the ocean? But you're not afraid of large bodies of lakes, rivers. He said that in the episode. You can go look, fact check me. I don't usually fact check episodes. I kind of go off my brain and we just be talking and it be a real conversation. Make sure you like and sub up. But let me know. Like, that's kind of weird to me, Finn. Like, you're afraid of the ocean, but every other body of water is cool. I don't know. Now we get to talk about my goat. We talk about Ben 10 and his so-called fear. Y'all gotta understand real quick. I will glaze Ben 10 forever. So whenever you see Ben 10 pop up on one of these videos where it's about TV shows, it's glaze, straight glaze, nothing bad. But I guess I have to put this here because apparently there was an episode back in the day where he was afraid of clowns or whatever. So if this is true, I guess it is true, I guess. Then that is kind of crazy to be like a superhero. I know he's 10. But to fight all these, because this was after, was this before Vilgax? Yeah, wasn't this like season 1? No, or season 2? I'm pretty sure this was after Vilgax. So you fought Vilgax, you fought aliens, monsters, you turn into aliens. You gotta watch that transform into aliens. And you're afraid of clowns. You know what I mean? And people are saying like Zumbonzo is terrifying and this and that, which I believe. Like, this episode doesn't even seem real. Like, Ben 10 being afraid of not ghosts. Being afraid of ghosts is another thing too. That's different though. Being afraid of clowns is like, that's just bad cap. My goat would never be afraid of clowns. But even if it is the case, like, that is like, do y'all think that's kind of strange? Like, you're a boy, 10-year-old boy that could turn into any, like, 10 aliens, 9 aliens, whatever the case is, but you, like, that's kind of a weird fear. Like, if I was to fight Vilgax and I had this alien power that could transform me into every alien and whatever, 10 aliens, and I could see all these different aliens, I wouldn't be afraid of no clown. If anything, I'm like, let's box, let's go. So this is a rare L for Ben, I guess. Not even an L, to be honest. He's my GOAT. This episode not even real. This is just all cap. This whole 2 minutes of me talking about Ben, this is just cap. I don't even know why I put this here. I'm lying to my audience saying he's afraid of clowns, but whatever floats y'all boat. Next, we got that total drama episode, Fear Factor, Phobia Factor, whatever it was called. Almost the entire cast. Not all of them. I'll say Beth's afraid of worms. That's normal. Gwen afraid of being buried alive. That's cool. Nobody wants to be buried alive. Uh, Plane, I guess, yeah, that works too. You know, people are afraid of heights. But you got the weird ones like Trent's afraid of mines. Tyler was afraid of a chicken. Like, bro, it's like DJ's being afraid of snakes is cool, but Duncan was probably the weirdest one, dude. That dude Duncan was afraid of Celine, whatever cardboard cutout Celine Deline. It's like, bro, you was a big bad. Like, that's probably the most shocking one. Out of everybody, Duncan is afraid of a Celine Deline, whatever it's called, cutout. Nah, actually, it's crazy. Him and Courtney got together because they're both of their fears are equally crazy. Courtney's afraid of green Jello, and it's like, bro, actually scratch that. Courtney's is way worse. Most of the people there, but the people that's on watch for me is Tyler, Duncan, and Trent and Courtney, bro. Like, I mean, being afraid of a mine, I guess. Pretty sure he had a story for that. But Courtney, Duncan, and Tyler, y'all are on watch. One, how are you afraid of chickens? And your athlete? Oh, it's over. Two, Duncan, how are you afraid of Celine Delina cutouts? And Courtney, you're number one just for being afraid of that, bro. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think those are like weird ones? Like, for those characters and those people, that's gotta be up there. You're weird. Like, I'm just saying, my GOAT Ben 10 wouldn't be afraid of that, man. Even though it's total trauma. Like, that's just crazy. How are you an athlete afraid of chicken? Aren't athletes supposed to eat meat, pause? Like, I don't know, man. Tyler, that's crazy. This one might actually be a little bit shocking because even when I saw this, I was like, what? There was an episode. Because Teen Titans came out like 03, 02, 04, 05, around that time. I was like 2 or 3 probably. So, I mean, I watched it, but it's been a little bit since I've like gone through every episode or whatever. But when it comes to like this episode, it was basically like they were all scared, but it was really Raven who was really the most scared to the point where I think it like created the movie in real life. So basically, they watched the movie, they were all scared, and like what's shocking to me and weird is like Raven was the scariest. Like that's something that shouldn't even happen. I don't even think in Teen Titans Go they would even like do something like that where it's like Raven was like scared of stuff. You know what I mean? So the fact that they did it in the original like Teen Titans that really blew up like back in the day, it's kind of crazy that there's an episode where Raven, because the thing is Raven was so scared that it created like you wouldn't expect that from Raven of all people. Like it's the fact that like if she wasn't so scared, none of this would have been happening to them. And it's kind of like crazy because it's like Raven of all people. Like I don't even know what is she like a demon? Oh yeah, her dad's a demon, basically. So she's like a descendant of a demon kind of angel. Whatever Raven is, man. She's not human. I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on any of that. But the fact that she was the scariest and so scary to the point that she had to hold it in, but it all came out. Pause. It all came out into reality. So I don't know about y'all, but that's just weird slash shocking to me. Where it's like out of all the characters, it was Raven that was the scariest, and Raven being the scariest caused all of that to happen. If you don't know what I'm talking about, y'all gotta go watch the episode. I don't even remember what it was called. It was like Fear something. Basically just Raven scared on just type that in and you'll see it. It's kinda weird if you really think about it. To me that's weird. Like I wouldn't expect Raven to be so scared like that, but shoot, you never know. And that'll do it for these characters that you probably wouldn't expect to have these fears. I know when I saw these fears for the first time, or even looking back at them, remembering them, it said Ben. That wasn't even like, that was just bad cap. That Ben one was bad cap. But other than that, the other ones, they kind of shocked me a little bit because it's like, how are y'all scared of it? I'm not gonna say the most shocking one was probably the total drama one, bro. Duncan, how are you scared of Celine delete whatever it's called cutouts, man? That's bad cap. But anyway, if you made it this far, I appreciate it. Make sure you like and sub up. We're probably like 100 away from like 4,000, which is pretty cool. But I appreciate everybody that's around here. I might start going live on this channel again. You know, I used to before I started this stuff. You know, it's all about we just keep it real around here. So I appreciate everybody around here. If you like this type of video, make sure you like and sub up, cause we trying to get up there, man. We getting there. That's camp, bro. That's bad cap from Ben. I don't even know why I put that Ben one in there. I'm sorry to lie to y'all. Ben not scared of clowns. I don't know what I was thinking.